Hi, I'm the Alloy Geek, and in this video, we're going to take a look at why using the right window for your handheld XRF is really important. Today we will be running a quick experiment with the correct window, shown here, along with a few other options. The experiment's going to look something like this. First, we're going to change the window using the Olympus Pro 6 windows. We're going to also compare the Kapton Window Guard from Olympus, Scotch tape, packing tape, and some sandwich bag material. Then we're going to perform a cal check on the new window and record it if it's pass or fail. It's important that it's going to pass the cal check. If it doesn't do that, I'm not convinced it's a good material to begin with. Next, we will collect 5 results from our 316 stainless steel reference material and compare the data. And lastly, we will need to account for other variables such as the ease of changing the window and the overall protection provided to the analyzer by the window. Okay, so first up, let's use the Pro 6 window by Olympus. This is going to benchmark the performance that we use for the other windows because this comes from the manufacturer. It is the recommended window for the analyzer that we're going to be using and the mode we're using in this video. You can see how clear that is in the analyzer. Second, let's use the Window Guard by Olympus. This is meant for a different mode. It's a thick window guard, which is a thick polyamide film that adheres to the outside of the analyzer. Third is good old Scotch tape. What could possibly go wrong with this one? Okay, we've all seen one of these before. Now it's time for good old Scotch packing tape. You know, the kind of tape you use to tape cardboard boxes. Now fourth is a plastic bag, and I've cut a little square out here, you can see that, and we're going to fix that onto the end of the analyzer.
Now it's time to review the data. Note all the materials passed the cal check and every sample we analyzed got the right grade match to 316. That should be good enough, right? Not exactly. First, let's review the match number. This graph shows every match number was perfect except for the window guard and the Scotch tape. The higher the number, the worse the match, with a perfect match being 0. Let's look at the top 4 elements: chrome, nickel, moly, and manganese. Any differences between the windows. The first lighter blue bar represents the actual certified values for the 316 reference material we used in this experiment. The rest of the results benchmark to that. We can see that the Olympus Pro 6 windows performed well as the result is close to the reference material. However, the rest of the windows introduced some variation. Let's take a closer look. This graph shows a close-up of the chrome values. We can see that the Pro 6, shown by the orange bar, is the closest result to the standard. The gray and yellow bars show the window guard and the Scotch tape, missing the mark by about 1% chrome. This is not a good result. Lastly, the packing tape and the sandwich bag materials perform better than the window guard and the Scotch tape. However, they have some additional issues of their own. Looking at nickel, we see a trend similar to what we just looked at with the chrome, except the nickel values are over-reported by the non-standard windows. The manganese shows a similar trend, but also highlights the variation we see with non-standard windows. Lastly, we need to look at moly, one of the most important elements of 316 stainless steel. Note the similar trend of consistency with the Pro 6 window when compared to the standard, and the increased variation of the non-standard windows. Let's discuss each window type with their pros and cons. The Pro 6 windows yielded the most consistent results, most in line with the standard. This window comes clean, pre-made, and ready to insert. Putting this window in the analyzer is easy. I will release a video on how to change this window in the coming weeks. This highlights the importance of using the right window for your XRF analyzer. The window guard. While an OEM product, it was used in the wrong mode and yielded poor results. Sticking the window on the outside of the analyzer was easy, and this offers a thicker plastic window, better protecting the X-ray tube and the detector. This highlights the importance of using the right window for the mode you are using in your XRF. The Scotch tape yielded the worst results of all windows used. Sticky surfaces like tape on the back side of the analyzer also have the issue with picking up debris and contamination during installation. Scotch tape rips easily, offering low protection and poor results. Not a good combination. Different tapes also use different plastics, thicknesses, adhesives, making Scotch tape a bad choice for your XRF. Just isn't consistent. The packing tape did surprisingly well, but yielded results that were further away from the known composition of our 316. It also has the same issue as Scotch tape in that it has a sticky surface on the backside, making it susceptible to contamination. The thickness and consistency of the different packing tape also varies widely, making this a poor choice for your XRF. Now, when I say that this packing tape varies, I'm not talking about the 3M product. I'm talking about going to the store and buying an off-brand or a different type of packing tape or Scotch tape like the tapes we just discussed. Let's move on to the sandwich bag. The sandwich bag yielded some different results similar to that of the packing tape. However, the sandwich bags are not easy to put in your analyzer. They also perform poorer than the Pro 6 windows, and they introduce additional variation. Keep in mind you're going to run into the same issue here with sandwich bags. You're not going to buy the same sandwich bags. There's 100 different types out there with different thicknesses and applications, none of which are designed for X-ray. In conclusion, we found that the OEM windows are the best to use in your handheld XRF. This is really no surprise, and this makes sense. Handheld XRF analyzers are designed and calibrated around giving you the best results. It should also be noted that while we did pass the cal check and we were able to identify 316 in every sample here, this was done in a clean environment. Shooting dirtier samples, smaller samples, non-flat geometries, etc., that's going to further impact these results. For this reason, I recommend using the windows that were designed for use in your handheld XRF. Keep your analyzer running well with XRF windows from alloygeek.com. Most products are in stock and ship within one business day. Until next time.